Reddit user Ocean Girl was on a camping trip when she spotted a deer and took some photos. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary at that time, but when she reviewed the photos later, she was shocked by what she saw. In one of the photos, a ghostly figure appears gently petting the deer. The deer looks calm and seems either unaware or unaffected by the ghostly presence next to it. Ocean Girl posted both the original image and with a higher exposure, which makes the ghostly figure stand out even more. These campers were exploring the forest when they came across this. A strange structure deep in the woods. It was built from twigs and other materials tied together carefully, which means it was made by someone with a bit of skill. No animal, even the smartest ones, could build something like this. The problem is, these woods are far away from any human activity. So, who could have built it? When the man who found it was trying to figure this out, he saw someone hiding nearby. As soon as the person knew they were seen, they ran away. It's hard to say why the person ran, but whatever the reason, it probably wasn't good. Carl, a YouTuber behind the channel Welcome to the Woods UK, sets out for a solo camping trip to check his trail cameras, which he left in the forest after a recent storm.
I have found some really bizarre tracks today. This boot print doesn't match my boot print. It does look fairly old, but it is very strange and it's quite big. So it's definitely a man or someone that wears a very, very big shoe. I'll just spin you around to show you it. Look at that. That's massive. My BK2 next to it. It's just slightly larger than my BK2. Oh, I want to trip myself out, that looks like a toe as well. My God.
But as he approaches one of the cameras, he makes a strange and unsettling discovery. In the mud, there's a large boot print, and it's not his. Curious and slightly uneasy, Carl decides to move one of the cameras to this spot, hoping to catch whatever or whoever made the print.
I think the best bet is to get my live camera, the one that I can pick up on the phone, which I put in a few weeks ago at a different location in the woodland. I'm going to go there now, retrieve that camera and program it onto one of these trees and get a reception, make sure it's working good on the phone, and then I can keep an eye on this area even at home in my bed. So I'm going to go off and get that camera quick.
As the day ends, he sets up camp and settles in for the night, when suddenly this happens.
Right, so we're well past 10 o'clock. Obviously it's the summer months, so the birds are still having a little bit of a chirp about, but I'm absolutely shattered, so I'm going to get my head down. I shall see you in the morning. I don't know if you'll be able to hear, but there's definitely someone out there. Fuck's sakes. 2 seconds. Hello? I'll be honest with you, I feel like going. That might be exactly what I do.
Startled, he grabs his flashlight and steps out into the dark forest, but there's no one around. Deciding he's had enough, Carl quickly packs up and heads home, leaving the eerie forest behind. Back home, Carl checks his trail camera footage, hoping for answers. What he finds is more terrifying than he expected.
There was an odd little light that came on the camera one night when I was sitting in bed. I had a notification, it pinged on, and then all there was this funny little orb looking thing up to the middle left hand side. I eventually ripped this off as some sort of bug that had come down. So let's fast forward 3 days post camp that you've just seen. Early Thursday morning at 4:12 AM, this figure comes into view. Almost looks like it's trying to pull something down from a branch above, acting in a peculiar manner. Then the camera takes a further 2 still shots of it moving further off to the left hand side of the woodland. So why is this person there at that time of the morning? Why do we keep hearing these shrills and shrieks? Is it paranormal? I just don't understand.
The camera catches 2 more shots of it moving to the side. Could this have been making those sounds? 2 friends were camping in the woods when they came across this.
Vamos a ver, pasa mi parte. Baby, no posso falar com aquilo.
Então. E andar drum. E andar drum.
Mas tu com o telefone, só shampoo na TV de que eu filmei.
Bă, pula morții. E andar drum.
Să uităm handicapatul vrea.
A strange creature with unnaturally long legs and arms. The creature wasn't wearing any clothes, which made it even more unsettling. One of the friends recorded the encounter with his camera, but almost drew the creature's attention. On the last day of 2020, an Indian YouTuber went into the forest to set up a camping site. As darkness fell, he was struck by the eerie silence and strange noises of the forest. Despite his growing fear, he tried to sleep, but the forest noises kept getting louder. At one point, he heard a tiger prowling near his tent, although he couldn't see it.
क्या आवाज आ रहा है भाई? कुछ कुर्राने की आवाज आ रहा है मेरे को. ऐसा लग रहा है तेंदुआ है. हाँ यार.
Throughout the night, the YouTuber struggled to sleep, and when morning came, he packed up and left immediately. In October 2023, a man in Fishkill, New York, heard a loud noise outside his cabin, deep in the woods. He was used to the usual sounds made by animals, but this was different. When he looked outside, he saw something downright terrifying.
What the fuck are these things that keep flying around? They're disappearing, they're coming back. There's been a few of them that just like fly back and forth.
2 pairs of glowing eyes were looking back at him from the darkness. Now, it could have been wild animals, but what's strange is that they were high up in the trees and their eyes looked unusually wide. While hiking in the area, 2 campers noticed something terrifying.
That is just fucking scared, dude. What the fuck is that thing? Do you see it? No. I hear the bushes moving. What the hell is that thing, man? Are you getting it on the camera?
Yeah.
Oh my freaking goodness.
Where'd it go?
It's behind those bushes, man. Look.
Oh shit.
Oh my
fucking god.
What is that thing, man? I didn't know it was that fucking big. It's not coming up here, is it?
No, I didn't think it recognized us, man. Calm down. Be quiet.
Is it doing eating? What the fuck is it doing, man?
Be quiet.
Oh, fucking shit. What in the fuck is that thing? Is that a fucking bear? What the fuck is that? Dude, we gotta get out of here.
think it doesn't even notice we're here.
Holy shit, what the fuck is that thing, man? Oh my god. Dude, I'm about to get out of here, man.
Let's go.
A dark, furry figure from a distance. The creature looked about 7 to 8 feet tall and was moving through the tall grass. The creature was massive, similar in size to a bear, but it walked on 2 legs like a human. Although some might think it's a gorilla, gorillas use both their hands and feet to walk. But you only need 1 finger to subscribe. 2 friends went on a nighttime snowmobile ride in the Canadian wilderness when suddenly their dog started acting uneasy. The friends were confused, trying to understand their dog. Then, out of the dark, they see something downright terrifying.
Holy!
A tall, thin, humanoid figure standing still. Realizing what their dog had sensed, the friends quickly speed away from this unsettling sight. Reddit user name_not_important shared an eerie image from a camping trip to Bachelor's Grove, Illinois, a location known for its haunted reputation. After reviewing the photo later, he and his friend noticed something unusual. A shadowy figure can be seen. This figure seems to be transparent and has a head and a torso. Some people wonder if it's something supernatural or just an optical illusion. An experienced camper decides to challenge himself by choosing a new camping spot he's never tried before. When he arrives at the location, he uses his drone to explore the area, only to find that he's not alone. Even though he notices other people or animals around, he continues with his plan and sets up his tent.
This is just a test on the decoy, which is a good 120 yards off the edge of the woodland.
To be extra cautious, he also sets up a decoy tent. A decoy tent is a clever trick used in camping to distract or keep away wildlife, especially dangerous animals, from the main tent. It's meant to lower the chances of an unwanted encounter. As night falls, he prepares for sleep. However, a few hours later, something frightening wakes him up.
I'll have to replay the footage, but I'm not sure whether a branch fell out of the tree or something was thrown at that. I want to keep this light as low as I can, but it sounds like a woman shouting or screaming. Jesus.
He decides to leave the campsite as soon as the sun comes up. In 2008, these campers were filming their boating trip on the Upper Mackenzie River in Oregon. Everything seemed fine, but while reviewing their footage later, they stumbled upon something deeply unsettling. The video itself is quite shaky and unstable because of the fast-moving river, but if you look closely at the left side of the screen, you'll spot a large brown figure standing among the bushes. What makes this even more alarming is there have been numerous Bigfoot sightings in that area. At a national park in Washington, these tourists are casually strolling around their forest cabin at night. What they don't know is that someone or something is watching them closely, and their safety might be at risk. 2 glowing eyes watch them with an eerie intensity. These eyes don't seem to belong to any familiar animal. This guy's first van camping vlog takes a turn for the worse when the camper's dog ends up with ticks after a day in the woods. The rest of the vlog shows him struggling to deal with this tick problem, but nothing he tries seems to work.
I jinxed myself earlier that day talking to another van liver, Tori Delury, saying something along the lines of, you know, maybe Nebraska isn't so bad, and that came around to bite me in the ass so much harder than I could ever thought.
As he tries to rest, his situation worsens. His peaceful sleep is suddenly interrupted when someone threatens his safety.
Just when I thought my night couldn't get any worse, I decided to try to go to sleep with a tick-filled bed. And as I'm rolling around in the bed bugs trying to fall asleep, I finally start to doze off and I hear something strange behind the van.
What's going on, bud?
So I just woke up to the noise of something rutting around outside the van. I don't know if it was somebody fucking with the back door handle or if it was just somebody bumping against the van. But we are parked somewhere that there should be no one near the van. And then I heard a loud belch. I got up and grabbed my safety device, and I haven't heard anything since.
Fortunately, he manages to confront the intruder, which is enough to scare them off. The following footage was captured by a trail camera in Queensland, Australia. At first, the video seems uneventful as a deer runs across the screen, but something unsettling comes into view upon closer examination. As the deer moves past the camera, a mysterious shape begins to shift in the upper right corner of the frame. The creature seems to be following the deer, which is odd because animals of its size don't usually stalk prey in this way. A man was camping in a remote forest in Texas when he set up a trail camera nearby his tent. What it captured was downright disturbing. A pale clown is seen walking towards the camera with what appears to be a knife in his hand. The camper hadn't noticed any strange sounds during the night, so when he reviewed the footage the next day, he was absolutely shocked by what he saw. It was most likely just a prank, as the clown never actually hurt or bothered the camper, but just knowing there was someone with a knife nearby his tent gave him enough reason to leave the area immediately. This footage, posted on Instagram, starts with the stunning view of the Dedifoss waterfall in Iceland. Then, just seconds into the footage, this appeared. A small, dark figure climbing over the edge of the cliff. Its strange movements make it seem like it's trying to avoid the camera. Surprisingly, the person filming didn't notice this creature while recording. They only saw it when they watched the video later. A camper was setting up his tent when he spotted a hole and saw this. It looks like a gigantic spider, covered in black fine hairs all over its body. It's natural to wonder if a spider this big can really exist, or if it's just a clever trick. This camper was enjoying a solo trip in the forest when he heard some unsettling noises coming from deep within the trees. He immediately started recording on his camera.
Creepy outdoors here. By myself camping, as usual. And I'm a little shook up right now because I heard some strange sounds. Stay here, Mika. Stay here. It sounded like some sort of growling. I'm not sure. I wasn't recording. I was just enjoying my night and.
Visibly worried, he tried to keep his dog from going toward the source of the noise.
I'm just talking to my dog right now. What the? Mika, stay here. Stay. Come, stay. Stay here, good boy. Good boy, stay, sit down.
The video ends abruptly, leaving us in suspense about what happened next. This footage from India was shared by a couple on a road trip. They decided to record the stunning view, but as the bike moves forward, the camera records something terrifying. A strange figure standing by the roadside, as if waiting for someone to stop by. The legend says that such ghosts are spirits of people who had accidents on this road and now appear in this way. Imagine bringing your trail camera home, eager to review footage of the wildlife, only to find something terrifying instead. This happened to a man who found this footage. 3 eerie figures wandering through the woods. These figures looked like they had human shapes, but were almost invisible. There are 2 main theories about what the camera recorded. One possibility is that these figures are actually ghosts. The other is the camera might have been malfunctioning, causing it to capture strange and unclear images of ordinary people. This team of paranormal hunters ventured into Hopwas Woods, where their investigation quickly turned into a truly terrifying experience for everyone involved.
What's that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah, it's behind you. It's right here. It's right here. Did you hear a thump? Yeah, right by you. We had a thump right by her. Really? No, I was just down here, but I don't think it's been thrown. But it did sound like a stone throw, didn't it? Yeah, it's quite fun. Make that noise again, please.
I tell you what, I'm amazed of what we have caught on the recording of our cameras. Seems to me that it's like we were hearing female voices, and I don't know where they're coming from.
During their investigation, they captured some unsettling footage. Their cameras picked up a reoccurring noise, which sounded like female voices.
Now this next bit of footage you're going to see will absolutely blow your minds. Now, every single person that was here on this investigation caught this on camera. What do you think it is?
Whoa! That sounded like Daddy or help me. Something like that, dude. Something like that. Wow! That was over here? That was mental. Was that help? That was over here?
In the later footage, the sound is particularly striking. Multiple people present at the scene recorded the same occurrence on their cameras. The noise sounds like it's saying something like, "Help me," but the exact meaning and source of these noises are still uncertain. The crew continues to analyze the footage to uncover more about these mysterious sounds. Robert Leld's trail cam recorded these 2 images on a secluded property 12 miles from the nearest town in North America. The first one shows a pale humanoid figure at the edge of the frame, and it looks like it was moving quickly. The second photo offers a better view of the creature, which has a very large head. Roberts also had another trail camera at the same spot, capturing the creature from a different angle. These strange captures left him worried about what might be on his property. Camping in an old cabin in the middle of nowhere can be enjoyable until strange things start happening.
Guys, I'm gonna whisper right now. It sounds like footsteps are approaching the campsite. I'm gonna shut this off really quick. Hold on, I'm gonna come get the camera. Oh shit, it sounds like it's coming closer. It sounds like it's getting closer.
This camper is staying in a remote cabin when he hears footsteps approaching him.
What the fuck? Who's there? Ah! What the fuck? Oh shit! Who's there?
As the noises get louder and closer, he becomes more and more scared. He decides to check out the sounds.
Yo, listen!
It sounds like someone's running away. Who's there?
The events of that night remain a mystery. In this video, a group of campers encounter a huge anaconda on the road.
Vai lá, me pega.
When one of the campers decided to touch it, the anaconda became agitated and struck at him. Luckily, the snake's movement was slow enough for them to retreat safely. This man was driving down a lonely road, heading towards a remote camping spot. Suddenly, he sees this. A woman standing alone at a bus stop. What's even creepier is that her face is hidden in the darkness. It's unclear if she's a real person or something more sinister. This eerie video was recorded in Haryana, India, where locals have reported seeing this mysterious woman at various bus stops during the late hours. In the dense jungle, a man in a makeshift tree hut unknowingly entered the territory of duendes, mischievous creatures from folklore. As he settled down to sleep, strange noises echoed through the trees. He grabbed his camera and captured this. It was clear that the man's presence had disrupted the creatures. How it all ended remains a mystery. While camping, a group hears strange noises coming from the forest and decides to investigate. This is what they captured. A mysterious creature moving between the trees. At first, the creature seems to vanish into thin air, but then it reappears, watching the campers. The campers are left paralyzed, unsure of what to do next. Unfortunately, the video ends abruptly. This camper's trail camera, placed deep in a remote forest far from any town, captured something truly terrifying. A pale creature standing perfectly still, staring at the camera and making unsettling, otherworldly sounds. People online debated about whether this video is real or if it's all just fake. A camper was hiking in a forested area when he spotted this moving in the distance. This creature looks like a mix of a monkey and a human. The person filming this video managed to capture the creature again, but this time it was climbing trees. It seemed to jump effortlessly from one tree to another.
Wait, you didn't see it? Tim, tell me you got that. I think so. It was far away, but I think so. Damn it, you didn't see it at all? That was an ape. That was a goddamn ape.
Is this just a monkey, or did he capture something more mysterious? What was supposed to be another normal camping blog took a dangerous turn for this camper and his dog. The camper started hearing strange noises that seemed to be getting closer.
It's 4 a.m. and there is somebody out here driving around.
As he watched, he saw a car driving in a strange and erratic manner near his camping area. After some tense moments, the car finally drove away. Now, are you ready for this next video?